It's the dark. We're trying to make our way through and navigate, and joints, I mean, everything hurts.
This, because it's huge.
You wanna? I have the pre-notes right here.
Took a fall and I pulled something in my hip, so I was like really cruising, and then that just totally put a damper on things. But things will never go the way that you hope they will go, or that you plan they will go. So that's literally part of ultra, and that's why I like it. So. All right, so it is the day before race. It is almost 9 p.m. We are gonna get ready for bed pretty soon here, but we just did a quick layout of all of our gear to make sure we're all set for the morning. We have everything that we need. We have the bags packed. We have literally everything set to go. So the only thing left to do it is to go to sleep and wake up and start. But today we went and we did athlete check-in and tried to get as much fuel in as I could today. So yesterday and today I hit around 600 grams of carbs and almost a gallon of water. So feeling really good about that, feeling hydrated. But in general, I feel very nervous. It's very Amanda coded to feel really nervous before races. It's just part of my process. I feel like at this point, I just accept the fact that I feel like this. And then as soon as I start running, I'm totally fine. But I'm definitely feeling a little bit nervous. But I do know that we put in a crazy prep for this race. So I'm excited to see how it all plays out tomorrow, and excited for all of the obstacles along the way. So I'm stoked.
So bad.
I'm gonna just do like 0.6. As soon as the countdown started, it just felt so stinking real. I could feel it in my chest, I could feel it in my head. And yeah, we were just ready. I felt like the 3, 2, 1, as soon as we started running, all of the emotions, all of the nervousness completely went away, and it was game time. Yeah, the reason why I keep taking on more challenges and maybe even tougher challenges as the years go on is really honestly finding out what I'm capable of and truly honestly living my life, I feel like, the way that God wants me to live it. And I really truly believe that my whole journey has been, it's been given a purpose. And I feel like by doing hard things and continuing to push and figure out kind of what my breaking point is and continuing to push forward, I'm finding out who God wants me to be and living my life out the way that He had planned for me.
So the race just started. We're at the start line still. She's feeling nervous, excited to get it going. She was just like, I just got to start running.
So from the start line, the first checkpoint that you get to see crew is mile 18.5. So we hit 2 different mesas before 18.5. We hit a loop around Wire Mesa and a loop around Grafton Mesa. We hit aid stations at those individual stops, but we don't see crew until 18.5. The approach to Wire and Grafton Mesa is on this wide gravel road, and it's rolling hills. And I kind of let it loose on that road because I wanted to get ahead of middle and backpack on the single track. So going out to the course beforehand gave me a leg up because I was able to know that, hey, within the first 10 miles, there's a lot of single track trail, and that if I wanted to be ahead, I needed to get ahead early. When the sun started to come up, I hit the gravel road back to mile 18.5, and I was so excited to see my crew. The vibes were high. I felt like my legs felt so fresh and so revived. I felt really like my nutrition had gone so well early in the race. I had gotten ahead of nutrition, gotten ahead of hydration, that coming into mile 18.5, I had all of the energy. I believe we were right around 30 to 45 minutes ahead of pace. so just need to introduce that for you to one.
Yeah, this is you.
Okay.
You want to swap out the...
So good.
No, I'm good.
Pop your light off.
Thanks. It felt so nice, like cool. I have a little hot spot. I might check at the next spot, but
Where at?
it's like right here. I think I didn't tie my shoes tight enough.
You don't want any sushi or anything?
I'm okay for now. Yeah, I think I'm actually staying on top of gels. Is that quarter or 3/4 bladder?
Yes.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much.
Strong.
Thank
Hey,
you.
the tracker is not doing great, so the text update. Yeah.
Okay, it's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You are
I know I'm
crushing
way
your
ahead
time,
of time.
and
yeah.
also female too, for your own knowledge.
All right, guys. Leaving 18.5, I was feeling ready to take on the rest of the day, but also a little bit nervous about the heat that was going to come regardless. So that was crew stop, mile 18.5.
Over here? Yeah. Keep walking.
All right, so we are at mile 20.5, going up this hill. The heat is heating, but stay on top of nutrition as much as we can.
I'm just trying to...
Might have lost it. Shoot. That's okay. I lost my G1M, so
Want me to take your track?
yeah. I'm just gonna tell the boys that I'm gonna do, or if you don't mind texting them, when I ran out of G1M, I'm just gonna do capsules.
Okay.
It got hot out there, y'all. I'm excited to pick Shane up. I get to run with my friend. Literally all I can think about. I'm like just so stoked. I'm feeling okay. I took a fall and I pulled something in my hip. So I was like really cruising, and then that just totally put a damper on things, but things will never go the way that you hope they will go, or that you plan they will go. So that's literally part of Ultra, and that's why I like it. So it is what it is, friends. So leaving 18.5, we left pretty light. So just with that G1M and a couple of gels. And then I took my drop bag at mile 26.5. This was the next aid station and the first of the drop bag access. So I refilled my pack with gels, etc., and started the next Mesa loop.
Yep.
This loop was a long loop with very little water on it and was super duper hot. And unfortunately, about a mile after leaving this mesa, I took a really hard fall. And I've taken falls on trail plenty of times before, but I have never taken a fall like this. I immediately, upon getting up from the fall, kind of questioned whether or not I'd be able to finish this race. Freaking hot, bro.
You're doing great.
So hot.
Is there anything you need? I can tell the crew you're ready.
Caffeine, shoes, I need to do.
You want to do shoe flop?
No, I just need to dump my shoes. They've seen them. And then coming into mile 43.5, which was Virgin Desert Aid, honestly, my spirits were lifted because I knew I was gonna pick up my first pacer.
Runner Amanda.
73 miles on an injury is definitely not something that I would wish upon anyone who would race, but that was something that I had to come to terms with. So I walked for about 2 miles. I texted my husband and I said, hey, I took a really hard fall. I'm okay, but I'm taking things a little bit slower. After limping through the next couple of miles, I just made a conscious decision to myself that I was gonna decide to move forward and finish this race, and that I wasn't gonna think about it at all after that. I'm gonna pop this real quick.
And littering up the earth every time.
Oh yeah, that's a juicy one.
Yep. Remember when I told you I had a hot spot?
Yeah.
I don't think it was just a hot spot.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah. Thank you.
And a headlamp for you.
And headlamp, okay.
We're just using 14.
You don't need the waist light, right? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Good thing I did all those overhead tricep extensions this prep. Helping me out. And then we got to Flying Monkey. And Flying Monkey is insane to put at mile 70 because the descent is so technical, and they even have a rope that you have to descend at mile 70. It's the craziest thing. So should I hand you my poles?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you gonna get down?
I can rope.
Okay.
Hopefully I can film a little bit. I might hand the poles down to you.
Yeah, you should.
You can go, keep going. I can step down a little more.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But this is at mile 70. That's wild.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. Let me get you these.
Okay.
Can you reach?
Got it.
Okay. You. That was kind of scary. Oh.
Mile 70 was Virgin BMX aid station, and this is where I picked up my second pacer, who was Danny. Coming into this aid station, I was definitely a little bit more beat up, obviously, than mile 43.5 after the fall. I was dealing with some feet things throughout this entire race, I just think because of the heat. And yeah, so we did a shoe swap, we addressed some blistering, and yeah, I picked up Danny for the nighttime.
So we're at BMX 1 right now. Actually just got a text that she started the descent from Flying Monkey, so a couple miles out. Has been dealing with the heat all day, has Shane right now as a pacer, so that was really good, and we were able to catch her at a road crossing. So we've been able to keep up to date on things, getting texts, and I mean, things are going as good as possible, dealing with the normal stuff. But I'll pick her up from here, we'll go out and do a loop, come right back here to the crew, and then take this thing home.
It was so effed. So painful.
She ate it kind of hard. I got it on the action
I freaking hate that descent. The climb was totally fine. It was the descent, just wrecked me.
There's probably like 300 racers that would disagree with you.
No. I actually think that would be the time. There's literally a rope. It's so steep that there's a rope.
You're going great.
Thank you.
Like, it's crazy.
I appreciate
so
you.
Good.
That descent was effed. It literally was so steep.
No one's checking anything.
The T-shirt, just like run where it makes sense. When I first picked up Danny, I knew that there were some significant climbs on the section with him. In addition to that, a lot of slick rock. The first portion of the section with Danny was a lot of what we call in ultra running douche grade climbs. climbs that you can't necessarily run without your heart rate completely spiking, but that are kind of annoying to power hike because you know that you could run it if you wanted to, but it's just so late into the race to where you have to essentially be able to mitigate your energy and choose when to run things and when not to run things. Guacamole loop we had ran in our training camp, so I knew that it was going to be difficult to navigate, but the slick rock once again just beats up your body. We had a river crossing that got my feet a little bit wet and had to navigate the slick rock, and that was one of the biggest challenges at nighttime, was just being able to do so with grace and effectiveness and not getting lost, and staying on top of fueling, hydration, etc., all of that. But Danny did a great job of keeping me on track for both pace, nutrition, and hydration.
Let's go! We're bringing you home!
Oh, man, damn!
We'll need to do a big dump out too. It like accumulates by my toes.
The sand.
Yeah.
Do you want a sock change at all?
That might be good for the last one.
Yeah.
Do you want more tape?
Yeah, because it came off my toe. I might actually pop this because it's huge.
You wanna? I have the pre-cuts right here.
It actually just popped itself.
Do you have a napkin or something?
It's much better.
Good.
Okay. Ah, that calf is just like so locked up.
Go finish, Amanda. Let's go.
Get it. We're bringing this thing home.
This is when I got to pick up my friend Abby. I knew that having Abby in this section was going to benefit me so much. Abby brings such a beautiful and vibrant energy to everything, and she's totally the gal that can bring your spirits up when they're low, and she just comes with all of the goodness. Picking her up late in the race, I knew that Abby was going to get me to the finish line and encourage me and push me the entire way. As I approached the finish line, all I could think about was I just need to get across that finish line. As I saw it, I just kept approaching it and staying 1 foot in front of the other, 1 foot in front of the other. And then immediately upon crossing it, it was just this huge wave of emotions and relief, and knowing that I had endured so much throughout this race and really honestly left it all out on the course. I knew 100% that I had given this one my all, realizing that there was so many factors that played into why I wouldn't get to the finish line, and we were able to regardless.
From American Fork, Utah, let's welcome in Amanda Kimiko. All right, Amanda. All right, emotion at the finish line, understandable.
What makes me continue to do these races is I don't know where my end point is. I don't know where my max effort lies. I haven't quite figured out where I would say God wants me to stop. Each individual race provides its own challenge and its own prep, for example, but I don't know where that ends. And I think that's what's really interesting to me as a racer, is learning so much about the sport in such a short period of time, and learning so much about what I'm capable of, what my body is capable of, and also what other people are capable of when they put their mind to something. There is something so humbling about racing a 100-mile race with so many people of different walks of life, different backgrounds. Some people were not runners, some people were runners, some people went through cancer, other people have gone through crazy things in their life, and they're all standing on the start line realizing that this is something that they choose to do and they want to do for fun. These are people who really want to find out where their limits are and want to be gritty and understand that in order to grow in life, we have to be uncomfortable. I think this is a huge thing for me of continuously putting myself in uncomfortable situations, because it allows me to understand what I'm capable of. Without challenging ourselves, we'll never be able to grow. We'll never be able to figure out what we're capable of and be able to persevere and grit through other things in our life and truly become unbreakable.